Are you interested in what my preferred glass mat is for paper crafting? Then just keep watching. Hello everyone, my name is Koren Wiskman, and I'm here to tell you about the Glassboard Studio glass mat.
Looks like I need to build you a new workstation to accommodate whole buckets.
Is this a TV of some sort?
Is that a crack? Oh no.
Good Lord, what's wrong with you?
That's a huge board. Oh no!
Kick it. It's slightly larger than your last board.
This is the highest quality glass mat that I've ever owned. It is the thickest glass. It feels the most luxurious. I love it. In fact, I have two, one that I purchased on my own and another that I received from Glassboard Studio after I bought my own. I have both. This is a like 24 by 18, and then I have a 24 by 36 over on my other work table. I use them both. I think they're both great. Depends on how much space you have. I really like the huge one, the biggin, because it just feels like you have this great big workspace in front of you. And then I still somehow end up in like this little tiny section. Little tiny. It's also magnetic, which is, I'm a big fan of the magnets, okay? Making the board magnetic is an option. You can get it without the magnet stuff, but it's highly recommended to get the magnet stuff. It's just a sheet of metal that's adhered to the back of your glass to make it magnetic. I have a metal wall. Some of you know that I have a metal wall here that I stick a lot of magnetic things to. So I'm attracted to the magnets. You can't use just any magnets on this. Because the glass is so thick, you have to have special neodymium magnets, rare earth magnets, but Glassboard Studio does sell them. I know that you can also buy them on Amazon. It's gorgeous. It's white with a light gray grid that's not too overwhelming. It's beautiful. It totally fits my style. I don't like having the dark backgrounds in my video, so this really does the trick for me. I like having the light background, and that way the colors pop a lot more. I know a lot of people like the contrast of having white paper on a dark background, but for me, I like the light side. The glass is super thick and it is scratch resistant. Not proof. Ask me how I know. Now, I don't think it was me that scratched it. I think I know who scratched it. He built this wall back here. It's okay. It's not a big scratch, and you can hardly tell, but I know it's there. So please, be careful. I don't plan on doing a lot of cutting on my mat. I have a self-healing mat for fabric cutting with a rotary cutter, so I don't really plan to cut too much on it. You can cut on glass, but it will dull your blade, so I try not to. Also, do not submerge your glass board in water because the grid and the metal and the adhesive to hold it all together, that's bad news. The water will make that separate and then you'll destroy your mat. So to clean it, just clean it with glass cleaner on the top. Don't submerge it in water. The grid system on it is perfect for my crafting style. I have rulers that you can see right through that match up with the grid lines, and it just really, I really have a great experience when I'm crafting with this glass mat. In fact, I've thought often about getting more so that when I have friends over, like that's ever gonna happen, they have one too. The feet to my inkstands stick to it like glue. They don't budge at all. And with the big mat, I have so much room and so many inkstands. I love it. I highly recommend it. They are super heavy. They're not something that you're gonna like move around, so they kind of need to like find a space. This one is a lot easier to move around. That one, I don't think I would move it around on my own. So the biggin, I don't think I would probably get Tim to help me with that, because if you drop it, I mean, it is glass. Glassboard Studio also makes custom glass mats or glass frames for things, so I highly recommend you check out their website and see all the things that they have. This is just one thing that they use glass for. I have a few art pieces that I'm thinking about getting frames from Glassboard Studio, so you might see another review. I think you'll like it if you give it a try. They are a little bit more expensive, but you're getting thick, luxurious glass, magnetic, and I think it's worth it. I think it's totally worth it, and I would buy it all over again. So let me know in the comments what you think or what your preferred glass mat is. I've used many, and this one is my favorite. I love it. Until next time.